But the truth of the matter is, Mike, you want to know it, not from a legal standpoint, because they don't have to prove motive. Because what those are going to provide is motive to the jury. Why would he do it? As far as the physical evidence, you could convict this guy without that whole aspect of the case. Let's throw Mello out of the equation altogether. Just looking at the physical evidence, the DNA under the nails, the ring video, the identification by the neighbor, the car, the bike, that's more than enough just to convict on the murder alone.
You have enough to convict him without it, but here's the way I look at it, right? The further a person is removed from an interpersonal relationship, the more that motive matters. Motive is not like an element in the crime, right? It's not required, but the more you are removed, look, if we're talking about an ex-wife and an ex-husband, we wouldn't even be talking about it. We're talking about somebody who's a complete stranger and who had nothing to gain from it, right? So the forensic evidence ties him there, but the prosecutor also doesn't know what the defense is going to come out. They really don't know, right? Maybe we might find out that he was there at the house before for a piano lesson. We don't know, right? So the text messages and creating it, because the motive is awesome. We've seen other cases where the defendant is literally a caricature of a defendant. Life insurance policy, you know, affair, all of these things, right? So the more of that, the better for the state, because again, whenever a person is disconnected from the victim, motive becomes more important.
Oh, I love it. All right, good stuff. And, you know, this murder does seem intensely personal.
Yes.
Just the way it's sort of played
31
out.
stab wounds.
So
Are you kidding? And the rose petals sprinkled around. I agree.
You might be right, Michael. All right, stand by.